Today I have another Snapchat community tour. Somebody asked me about affordable housing in Chandler, and we're going to take a look at Stonegate Crossing in North Chandler. Stonegate is a community on the north side of Chandler by McQueen and Warner, and it consists of three parts. The first part, which is phase one, was built in 1983 and 1984, and it consists of about 100 houses, and it is a community that was hit really hard by the foreclosure. But what's happened is when the market crashed, these houses were bought up by investors, and a lot of them were completely redone. Section 1 and Section 2 are separated by Stonegate Crossing Park, which has a huge park, a little baseball diamond, a full-size basketball court, a playground, and a sand volleyball court. Now, what really makes Section 1 and 2 different than Section 3 is there's no HOA in Section 1 and 2, and they're all single-level stories also. Now, on the other side of the playground, you can see here the full-size basketball court. The volleyball court is right there in front of us, and there's the playground. So to the north end of the park is Section 1, to the south end of the park is Section 2, and over to the east on the other side of that wall is Section 3. One of the first things you'll notice when you go into Section 3, Stonegate Crossing Section 3, is there's a mix of two-story houses and one-story houses. Stonegate Crossing 3 also has an HOA, which 1 and 2 don't have. But there is something that you will get with those HOA dues. Not only do you have more green parks and more playgrounds, you also have a community pool. The average prices right now are somewhere between $200,000 and $230,000 for houses in Stonegate Crossing. Houses range from about 1,100 square feet to 2,200 square feet, with the average about 1,600, and I must say, that is one good-looking sign. When you live in Stonegate Crossing, you're going to go to Chandler High School if you're going to public school. There are also plenty of charter school opportunities really close by. There are 2 Fry's stores, a Safeway, and a Walmart, all within a mile and a half. Ooh, and a Dunkin' Donuts too. And if those weren't enough parks for you, immediately to the west is Espee Park, which spans a half-mile wide by a quarter-mile deep. And at Espee Park, which is just to the west of Stonegate Crossing, we do have a very large bike park here, which is filled during the day when the kids are out of school. Then we have the large park area, which goes on for a half-mile in that direction, softball field, and 2 baseball fields right here. We have the public restroom, large spray park, which is going most of the year, big playground right over there on the other side of that wall, that's Stonegate Crossing, and we have a lot of birthday parties. Now that's how you spell Espee Park, but what's really interesting there is why it's called Espee Park. Right on the other side of the baseball fields here is a railroad which was here early in the history of Chandler, and that is the Standard Pacific Railroad, SP.